What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our San Jose Sharks franchise mode. We are in the 2027 offseason, about to hit the NHL entry draft up, where we have the number one overall pick, and we will be drafting Torsten Svedberg, right? Defenseman from the Swedish Hockey League. He is going to be NHL ready immediately. He's similar play type to Marc-Edouard Vlasic, so we got a new Vlasic in town. That's good. He's got wheels as an X factor, supposedly. That means he's going to be a very quick defenseman. What is he? He is a defensive defenseman with some possible offensive capabilities. That's going to be rather nice. That's why he's going to be a franchise guy. If he's got quick skates and can put up some points while at the same time being super defensive, he might be one of the best defensemen in the league if we can develop him right. Now, in between last episode and this episode, we did have an issue, or I had an issue when I went back to load the save. It brought us all the way back to round number 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. So I had to re-go through to get this New Jersey Devils as the Stanley Cup champions. It took actually quite a while. So the new Stanley Cup Finals looks like this. So New Jersey wound up beating the Edmonton Oilers in 5. I think before they were playing was it the Stars? I think they were playing, or was the Jets? I don't remember if it's the Stars or the Jets that they played last time, but I don't believe it was the Oilers. It could have been. But that I just wanted to keep you guys up to date on that. That is also another reason why, if you look at our draft class when I just loaded it, Svedberg now has a gem potential next to him. Don't worry, there's nothing else that really got noticed. If anything you guys remember, this draft is a huge bust draft. There was 3 busts. I don't even remember who it was, but these are really the only medium elite guys that we were able to get fully scouted. So we got the top of this draft class really figured out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But actually, is any of them else NHL ready besides Svedberg? 1 year, 3 year, 3 year. Okay, look at that. Svedberg really being the top of his class. Fucking love it. So this is going to be a weak class. That kind of sucks. But that's all right. That's all right. So let's get up into the NHL entry draft. We will potentially be making some more moves. Thomas Hertl might be on the move unless his value is just not there. If we can get a first-round pick for Thomas Hertl, I might do it. Or maybe I make him our third-line center. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I got a lot of ideas for what we could be doing. So we got the number 1 pick. We're going to call a timeout. We're actually going to call 2 timeouts real quick. So we're going to have 12 minutes with the first overall pick. Let's see what's happening behind us. The next highest pick that wants to get traded is 11. Where's our other pick? And we have pick number 26. Okay, so pick number 26 in this year's draft as well. So let's go and just look at some trade value of our team. So Hertl still has a lot of value. He's now a top 9 player. He's supposed to be an 86 overall. He was only a -2. I mean, he puts up points for us. I love Thomas Hertl. I don't think we should get rid of him. Ah, man, but he dropped down to a top 9. He could be a good depth. He could be good depth for us. Zanin's probably going to be calling up. If you guys remember, he started the NHL season with us last year. Put up a point, got his first NHL point. Didn't score his first NHL goal yet, though. But we said he needs a little bit more development, and we sent him back down to WHL for the season. Did not get above a point per game, which kind of sucks there. Kakaniemi. I mean, you've overall been a pretty big success, or a good success for us. Oliver Killington. I mean, you're putting up points. You're getting a shit ton of shots off. You're just not getting any defense going, but you're still putting up points. All right. Maybe we just run with what we got for the remainder. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Does anyone want to trade for our pick? Real quick, what would we get for the number 1 overall pick? Connor Glass and Boone Jenner a third. That's it. Wow. Wow. Wow, decline. Decline. All right, all right. What about pick number 26? Bertuzzi, a third and a fourth. Bluger, bunting, 2 seconds next year. Okay, could get 2 seconds. Could get our second back and Tampa's. So those are the picks that we trade away for Uyghur. Hugh, a third and a fourth. Svechnikov, bring Svechnikov back. Bjorkstrand. Brock Besser, a third and peak. Walker. So Besser, Walker, or Korzak. Besser, Walker, Bozak. What is Brock Besser looking like? 4 years, 30 years of age. Brock Besser. And then we pick up a right defenseman that's supposed to fit on our power play lines. I don't think we're going to keep you. But, I mean, you got a 1-year contract anyways. So, really, they're making us take him, but they want us to take Besser off their hands. Wow. Wow. That would be huge. So, who was it? Or Walker? Sean Walker, top 4 penalty kill lines. I like Walker more than I like Peak. I mean, Peak is supposed to be a defensive defenseman. He's got 3 years left for Walker. Okay. And then let's look at, real quick, the Vegas guy. You. Oh, you're a top 6 defenseman? Not happening. But fucking Besser. Really? Could we... So they want Besser and Peak. And then they were going to give us a 3rd rounder next year. So we get a right wing. Supposed to work on our 3rd line. Coming off a down year. Personally, I would want more than that. For taking Peak. Okay, what if we get rid of Peak? So it's Besser. And we get Oliver Ekman-Larsson. PK. Oh, Matt Dumba's back up here too. PK lines could bring back Dumba. A few years. He actually did pretty good in Vancouver. Bring in some depth. We have more than 45, obviously. Do I want all of them though? Ekman-Larsson's 35. Get rid of Larson. Bring back Dumba and Roy. And then we'll bring Roy in. Have to send somebody out. Trinsk. Chizowitzki. Okay, we'll do that. Let's try a 3rd and a 4. There we go. So we got a 3rd and a 4th with that. 2 defensemen and Brock Besser for the 26th overall pick. And a top 6 potential forward. I think that's huge. I think that's a fucking huge trade for us. Yeah, we got to re-sign, but we're going to have $35 million in cap space this year. And I don't think those guys are going to take up even a 4th of that. So I think that's going to be a huge grab. We've just picked up some nice defensive pieces, too. Brought back Matt Dumba. All right, not bad, not bad. So back to the number 1 overall pick. Torsten Svedberg. 6'2", 17 years of age. We're going to take him number 1 overall. There we go. Our franchise piece. Oh, that's huge. Oh, we can't view him here yet. We'll view him for sure once we get into the contracts. Let's take a look at that defense now. So, Pesci, Killington, Merkley, Knizov, Roy, Dumba. Okay, so we got our 6. We got our 6. One of you guys is going to be depth, though. Like, real depth. Because we're going to have fucking Svedberg. Not Svedberg. Yeah, Svedberg. Svedberg's going to be up on our roster, so that's 7. We got 7 defensive players now. That's good. All right. Perfect, perfect. Pick number 2. Actually, let's take a look at what we got left in the draft real quick. So left in the draft, Zinger. So we got Caleb Zinger, a playmaker. Then Dalton Powie. And then Brad Hirama. According to our scouts, Hirama should go 3. Powie's going to go 4. Okay. Okay. So let's sim on up to our next pick, pick number 58. Real quick. All right, so they went Zinger, Powie, Herma. Okay. Okay, not bad. Kraken got right wing playmaker Zinger. Philly, when pick number 3, got the two-way forward left wing Powie. Okay. All right, Minnesota, right wing, Hirama, sniper, elite. Okay, elite potential. Arizona, pick number 5, got the left wing, 17-year-old. Okay. Detroit, pick number 6, going to take Jace Sanders, 5'11" center. Okay. Oh, wow. So we got our first top 6. These guys might be elite, but no. Wow. Oh, yeah. Vegas had 2 top 10 picks. So they picked a winger and a defenseman. That's probably smart. Yeah, and that defenseman might have a fucking X factor. Look at you. Ottawa wanted to trade this pick. Instead, they might have gotten an X factor center or a bust. All right. Not bad. Oh, we can just skip around pick to pick like this. Not bad. Ooh, third eye out of that left winger. Where's the goaltender? It was supposed to be a goaltender potentially taken in the first round. There he is. Hale. Hale, last stand, 7 shutouts. This guy was supposed to be the top pick goaltender. I don't know if any goaltenders gone in the first round, but still. That's pretty big. Low top 4. 17-year-old, 4 years away. Could take the goaltender, Darcy Hirma. 4-year ETA. 8 shutouts, 19 years of age. He's a goalie. Pure bred goaltender. He knows how to play goalie and goalie. 3 years for Nathan. Another defensive defenseman. We might go with the goaltender. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll go with Darcy Hirma. Potential medium elite, second round goaltender. We'll take him. We gotta have another goalie prospect out in the AHL anyways. We're gonna have two studs coming up for our franchise soon. We do got Swayman for another 4 years in net. But I mean, Day and McLean are fucking flying. McLean took a huge jump this year. He's up to a 77 overall now. He actually took over the backup role at the end of the year when they went into the playoffs. So McLean or Day might be a fucking backup goaltender next year. And then once both of them are fucking NHL ready, Swayman probably is going to be on the move. Because I like both of them. It'll be interesting to see how that race kind of works. So Simon up, pick number 84, third round pick. Got a playmaker, top 9 winger. Lacks size, has to bulk up. Shoot, pinch, team utilization. Potential, a bunch of superstar abilities. Great leadership ability. Yeah, left defenseman. There we go. Andrei Nestorov. Going to take him from Russia. He was a +5, no points. But I like his leadership ability. We need to fucking get some leaders in this building. We need some leaders in this building. Let's see. Max size. No weaknesses out of this defenseman. He can play both sides. All right. We're going to take him. 17-year-old from the Q. +10, 6 points in 60 games. Can play both sides of the ice as a defenseman. That's a good utilization right there. Three years, left winger, no weaknesses. Gregory Baker from the USA. 79 points in 67 games played. He's 20 years of age. He'll be 23, it's saying, when he's NHL ready. All right, he could be a depth piece. We'll take him. Power forward, left wing power forward. That's one of our first forward picks of this year's draft. Actually, that is our first forward pick. We've been focusing heavily on defensive prospects. All right. So we're getting late in the draft. Gonna have to start reaching on some of these guys. Play winger, both sides. He was a plus player and put up points. A+ league in the Liga. Let's go with this guy. Hennu Nieminen from the Liga. We're going to go with you. He can play both sides of the ice. Might be a fucking elite player. I don't know. There's another winger we're taking. And that's going to be it for our draft. Not bad. We went top heavy with defense and goaltending. And then in the later rounds, we picked up some forwards. But, I mean, to be fair, we did focus heavily on forwards the past couple drafts with our higher picks. So, scouts with expiring contracts. Let's go take a look real quick. Who's got the expiring contracts? All the way down to here. Yeah, we'll re-sign you. I mean, all of you we could re-sign. So we will. None of you are failing me yet. You all got at least a C potential, which is fine by me. As soon as you hit C minus, that's when we're going to have some issues. Speaking of which, yep, everything's looking good for our scouts. So those are actually considered our worst scouts. Interesting. Coaching staff. I did decide to let go a lot of our coaching staff. As you can see, AHL team did not make the playoffs. Got rid of everyone down there in the AHL squad. We promoted, all right, Alex Ma. Alex Ma has been promoted back to NHL head coach. Now, again, that could change depending on how things kind of work out. Might promote him down. Should have made him interim head coach for the time being, but I made him the head coach. Fuck it. So Alex Ma going from the assistant coach back up to the NHL head coach. He was our head coach a few seasons ago. Be interesting to see how this thing works now. We also kept Ronald Kane, who is he's our assistant coach. Yeah, I don't know why we kept Kane. All right, so we're going to get rid of Kane too. So all we got is Ma left. And in all honesty, we might lose Ma. Well, Ma's an A- overall coach now. Maybe he's learned a thing or two. Maybe he'll be better this year after a year of learning. But let's get into the re-signings. Okay, goaltending. Stellars does not want to re-sign with us, so we're going to release him. Rodriguez, he does want to re-sign with us, but we don't need him, so we're going to release Rodriguez. Baupit, going to give you another 2-year deal. So right now, down to 4 goaltenders. I don't know if either of you guys are going to be backup goaltenders. You guys are going to get that jump in the offseason. Make sure you guys are working hard. I want one of you to be my backup goaltender. Looking at our defense now, Knizov does not want an extension. So he still doesn't like this coach. That's really what it must be. He just doesn't like the coach. Could be. Matt Dumba's back. Roy. Vinny Ottavainen. Yeah, we'll give you a contract extension. 2-way, 0.95 for 1 year. Yeah. Works. For long. 3-year minor league deal. Vlasic wants to come back too. Oh, wow. We got a lot of defensemen down in the minors. A lot of defensemen down here. First things first, we do want Svedberg. Welcome up to the NHL, Svedberg. I want you to accept and be on our team so fucking bad. So release anyone who does not want an extension. Hit free agency. It's fine. Knizov, you can hit the road, buddy. So let's see. Okay. Vorobiev. Roke. Gervais. Havlid. Sure. Honestly, Vlasic, he's a good defenseman, but this dude has never fucking gotten promoted to the NHL yet. He's just never made it. The 2nd-round pick that we traded for. Sucks that you never panned out, but you are a great AHL defenseman, I'll give you that. Roy, he wants a minor league deal. Okay. Give you 1 year at 0.85. That's fine. And Dumba, we'll give a 2-year contract at 2.9. 2 years at 2.9. Okay. That works, that works, that works. What do we want to do here? All right, Lagera doesn't want to re-sign here, so we're going to release him. Fisher, we're going to release. Don't need the depth. Alex Tuck, I want to re-sign. Yeah, we'll do 2 years, 3.1. 2 years at 3. 2 years at 3. Gunler, 1 year for what you want. Keep you as a restricted free agent. Ozzy Weisblatt. Yup. Cole Schwindet. Schwoberg needs to be signed, that's for sure. Okay, Ozzy's gonna get signed. If they want minor league deals, sure. Gotta sign you. Maltsev doesn't want to re-sign. Goodbye, Lupin. Sven Petterstrom's gonna get signed now. Big day for you, buddy. Noah Gregor doesn't want an extension. It's fine. Ethan Cardwell. I'm gonna release you. Release Caldwell. And release Thomas. Okay. Release Cole. And we'll release you too. So there we go. Let's see how this works. Who's going to accept? Who's going to be a dick? Craig Anderson. Okay, so that's all of our scouts coming in first. It's nice to hear from the scouts. There we go. Okay, Alex Tuck's not happy, so he said no. Vlasic decides to accept. Roy rejects. Dumba accepts. Everyone else is accepting. There we go. Petterstrom's got here. Svedberg's here. Hell yeah. Getting our first overall picks fucking ready to load. Tired of this team sucking. All right. Two years, 3.1. One year at 0.95. Does that work for you? That should be everybody, I believe. Liga, he's tearing it up now. Don't think we need defensive help though. Down the minors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't need to sign them because they'd just be sitting there. So we'll let them play their last year overseas. More scouts accepting. Tuck rejects. Roy accepts. Okay. So we gotta get Alex Tuck back on the same page with us, which means I'm gonna give him a 1-year deal for what he wants for a 2-year deal. 1 year for what you want for a 2-year, Tuck. Ah, fuck, he really wants that money. $3.25. There we go. So Alex Tuck accepts. Had to pay him an extra $150K. That's fine. That's fine. We got everybody that we wanted to be re-signed. Works out, works out. Okay, so looking at the free agents, we got plenty of cap space, 14 mil. Rasmus Dahlin is available. Holy shit. Turcotte, Denisov, Bertuzzi, Patrick Kane. Oh, fuck. There's a shit ton of teams interested in all of these guys, too. Oh, boy. Okay. Alrighty. Who's got the most hype around them right now? So Samuel Girard and Evan Bouchard are the top defensive prospects out there, or the top free agents out there. Bouchard would be huge. $7 million. People are probably going to be overpaying the fuck for him. Dahlin. Who's going after Dahlin? Buffalo? Edmonton. Okay, are they also going after Bouchard? No, they're not. So Edmonton's trying to get Dahlin on their side. Oh, shit. Okay. Ivan Barbashev. Wouldn't really work. Owen Tippett. Patrick Kane. Max Domi. So what do we need? What do we need? Here's Tom Wilson again. So, looking at goaltenders, what do we got over here, too? No one's really going after goaltending at the moment. Okay. Frederick Anderson. 37-year-old Frederick Anderson, but still could go after him. Oh, man, I just don't know where to start. First off, get rid of the restricted free agents. Defensively, Murky, Pesci, Svedberg, Killington, Knizov, Dumba. We could probably use a forward more than anything. Costin. Austin Krause. And then there's Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson has not worked in San Jose, so we're not going after Tom Wilson, that's for sure. Okay, let's take a look at my roster real quick. So right wingers, we're going to have Bescher, Meyer, Tuck, and Gunler. Left wing. Man, don't really got a left wing, but that's because we do splits here with Larkin and Kakaniemi and Eklund Hurdle. Okay. And Lekramaki's probably going to be the third or second line center. Okay. Alrighty. Artem Denitsov. He wants $9 million as a restricted free agent right now. Ottawa's interested in him. Is he from Ottawa? Yeah, he's from Ottawa. This dude must have been a top pick. Yeah, number 1 overall pick back in 2023. Hit the free agent market. What would we have to give up for $10 million? What would be the compensation? This year's first, second, and third. What? So we would have to give up our first, second, and third to Ottawa to get that guy. They don't want to trade him away. So that's all of his value compared. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that dude's going to be good, but if he brought down that price... Let's see. If I could get him for $5 million, I would sign him for the compensation. This year's second. So we'll see how Ottawa's really thinking about doing, but I'm sure Ottawa's going to wind up signing that left winger. Could go with Bertuzzi. Tarasenko. Philip Chittle. First power play PK. Yeah, I think Philip Chittle might not be a bad try to snag. Bad guy to try to grit. He wants $8 million. Let's do 3 years, 7.5. 3 years, 7.5. For Philip Chittle. 7.5. That's leaves us with $7 million left. So that would be a center left winger. Okay. Could go after Bouchard, which might not be a bad idea. Juho Vakinen. Anaheim, left defenseman. It's a lot of money. Jared McCann, too. Why is Max Domi so cheap? One year, 252 for you, fine. Dominic Bach. Three years, 615. Wouldn't be bad. If I could remove this one, I would. From Philip Chittle. But I mean, he's going to be good. If we wind up signing him anyways. Advance it if you do. Oh, that's right. Coaching. Fuck. Forgot I can look at the coaching now, too. Shit. Let's see what's happening around the league. Head coaches. I'm not going to be able to sign anyone. Ryan Marr with Seattle. He's 1-1 Jack Adams. No thanks. We're going to stick with Ma. Alright. So an associate coach. Let me give the offer to you. Assistant coach. Give it to you. Okay. Now for the goalie coach. Won't be here yet. Shit. Okay. AHL head coach. We're gonna go with Keith. Associate coach. Go with you. Okay. Assistant coach. Overall again. Best is a B minus, huh? The best is a B minus. Okay. Best is a B minus. We'll assign you as our AHL goalie coach. Assign you as AHL assistant coach. Fuck it. And now we need another goalie coach for the NHL. Go here. NHL goalie coach for 3 years. That much. Let's go. See if that will work. Ooh, a few more days. I'm going to reject the offer. I don't feel the quality of the roster. So our NHL associate coach rejected. Our NHL assistant coach is going to reject. We got our AHL head coach. Good. Our AHL associate coach is going to reject. AHL goalie coach is going to reject. AHL assistant coach is going to reject. We got our NHL goalie coach. Okay. Max Domi rejects. My goal is to win. Okay, Domi doesn't see us being a winner. Dominic Bach went to St. Louis. Oh, god damn it. Our coaching staff. Assistant. Six, 3. Four, 6. AHL goaltending. Okay. There goes that. Still working on the fucking AHLs or NHL. 14 mil. Move we approach. Just Chittle now. No one's going after Vladdy. It's too expensive still. Oh, Jesus. So all these guys are pretty much getting overpaid for, in my opinion. 5 years, $8 million to Bouchard. Why not? Domi, still want to try to pick you up. Two years at 2.75. Lawson Krause. 1 year, 4.6. Andre Burakovsky. Minus 27 this year with Seattle. Damn. Jake Studniak could be on our PK. Kublik. And Kublik, a 1 year deal. Evan Bouchard decides to go to Edmonton again. Chittle goes to Vegas. Shit. All right. Still looking for the backup goaltender too. Boom. Just a nice, cheap backup goaltender. Okay, we got the assistant coach. AHL assistant coach rejects. Third and Tikkanen for Thompson in a third. Next year, decline. Okay, so we got one guy to sign as a coach. Still missing a lot of other coaches, though. How are we looking defensively? Deanan. Getting... Vinny Hinola. Winnipeg. Oh, Torrey Krug. Is Knizov still chilling? AHL associate coach going to reject. Goalie coach rejects. Jake Studniak's going to accept. There's a PK. Domi accepts. Okay. Kublik rejects. Decline. Okay, so Kublik rejected us. Take it real quick. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Now for our roster. So center. Center-wise, Larkin, Domi, Hurdle, Eklund, Studniak, Kakaniemi, Lehkonen. So that's pretty much our centers and left wingers. Right wingers looking good. And defensively, we need to kind of bulk up. We'll have that forward coming up. Okay. So I still want to get Kublik, but I also want to get a defenseman. This is Rasmus Sandin. Rasmus Ristolainen all the way down here. We'll do 2 years at 625. We'll offer also a contract for Hinola. Three years at 4.7, 4.8. 3 years at 4.8. Go back to the forwards. Kublik. 2-2 for a year for Kublik. Austin Krause accepts. Perfect. Rasmus Sandin decides to go to Arizona. Dominic Kublik's happy to get here. Hinola was going to reject, though. A second and fourth for Tyler Radish and a third. Decline. Still need that defenseman. .75. Goaltending. Go with Dan Blatter. 1.7 for a year. And we'll see if we can try to find these coaches still. Missing an associate coach and everything pretty much for the AHL still. AHL associate coach. Three years, 1-1. Dennis Pepin is going to reject still. All right. We'll do... Really want to get you. 3 years at 1.15. How about that? Does that work good enough for you? Dan Vladder's going to be our backup. Hinola's accepting. Boom. And that should be it pretty much for the remainder of our off season. Just waiting on our coaches. Boom, there we go. So we got our assistant coach. We got everyone that we need up in the NHL. Now with $1 million left, pretty much, we got to figure out what we're going to do down here in the AHL. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. AHL, associate coach. Sorting by overall. Teaching. $4.76. 3 years. AHL goalie coach. 3-3. We'll leave that one empty for the time being until we can figure out what the remaining budget is. Alright, there's 1 accept, there's 2 accept. Perfect. So we got a little under 200K. Little under 200K. Go with you. 3 years at 1.75. Yep. And that should be it. So let's get on up to the end of the season, or at least till the... Let's get to the end of the month. Because by the time this month gets around, everyone, all those veterans should be dropping their prices pretty heavily. There's our coach. So we got everyone we need for our coach. Oh, traded us Nolan Patrick. No thanks, though. Alright, so let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Who's still around? Tarasenko's still around. Kopitar, Lee, Eberle. Yeah, we're starting to get to a lot of these forward lines, power play, PK. For Max Jones. Yes. $2.2 for 3 years. We're gonna have an influx. We're gonna have a lot of forwards this year, but at least we should have the team that we want. So we pretty much are out of cap space. We're up to the cap. No point even waiting for these veterans now. Unless they fall to free agency outside of free agency. Got some bonus funds. Dope. What are our goals this year? So our goals: acquire 1 more first-round pick for this upcoming draft. Okay. Upgrade club seating again. Win the home opener. And boost our team chemistry by 5 to 50. All right. All those should be doable, hopefully. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, see you all later. Bye-bye.